Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another video from Schoeneck King about COVID-19. I am your guide today, Katie Anderson. Today, we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving and the holiday season and what can we do and what can you tell your employees how to safely have Thanksgiving. Right now, we're watching the true second wave of COVID-19 occur in New York State. The remainder of the United States, we're seeing just every day records being posted of the amount of cases that are occurring. Thanksgiving is the number one travel holiday in the United States, so this sets up a really bad dichotomy. We will have to be all facing some really tough choices in the upcoming weeks about how we're going to be celebrating. Right now, the CDC recommends a few different things for celebrations, but in New York specifically, celebrations at private residences have to be limited to 10 people. The governor just announced this 2 hours ago. It is Veterans Day, so November 11th, that he announced this. So by Thanksgiving, this policy will be in place. But the celebrations or any type of gathering at a private residence in New York State must be limited to 10 people. The same is true in Connecticut. And that's just the case. And so in New York, that means you have to be limited in who you're seeing for Thanksgiving. For workers, for anybody going out of state to celebrate Thanksgiving with anybody else, this presents a real issue upon returning to New York. New York has a travel advisory that any person traveling into New York from a non-border state has to follow a specific set of protocols unless they want to quarantine for 14 days upon return. So that includes, you have to, when going out of state and within 72 hours of returning to New York State, you must be tested for COVID-19. There's no way around it. You must be tested for COVID-19 within 72 hours of returning to New York State. Once you're back in New York State, you have to then quarantine for 3 days at least. On the fourth day, you can go get a test. And when you have 2 negative COVID tests, you can leave your quarantine. If you don't follow that example, that means you're going to have to quarantine for 14 days.